That's your feed.
Cold water feed.
On
Okay.
off, right? That's the first one. The second cold water feed is here. So I have two valves so you can isolate this backflow and water feeder in case you ever have to change it.
Okay.
All right. So that's that. Carbon monoxide detector I showed you, right? 2 double A's. It'll chirp at you once a year, maybe every year and a half. All your paperwork, all the books that came with the tank, carbon monoxide detector, and the boiler are in there. Electric switch, shut off, disconnect, whatever you want to call it, on-off switch, kills power. The heater also has a switch back here, a toggle switch, that will shut the power on and off. Little black switch. Okay? Next, your system supply and return valves. So same as your old boiler, you had valves to valve the house down, right? So God forbid you needed to change this pump. You shut the supply, shut the return. You could also isolate the boiler here. Keep the boiler and the air out of the tank and the boiler and just change that pump or whatever you need to work on in that loop. Expansion tank as well, you can change it that way. That's the new expansion tank. So that's a backflow preventer. Automatic water feeder, you're the same one right before. Okay, that's already set. I have you set to 15. So over here is your temperature pressure gauge. Temperature on top, pressure on the bottom. I got the little red
You can
arrows
set it
set.
right from there. You don't even have to fool with that.
No, you don't. All that is that you move it by finger just so you know where you want it. So
Okay.
you can eyeball it. So that's 15. I have you right on 15. It climbed a little bit because the water's warm now, but at a cold start, it'll be a 15.
Right. I prefer it actually at 15 and climb it a little
Yeah,
bit
it
more.
will. It'll probably climb to
Gets it upstairs.
18 or 19 by the time it gets 180 degrees. Here's your air separator that I explained to you earlier. Up top here on the right, your gas valve, quarter turn gas valve to shut the gas on and off. Let's see, what else we got? Condensate runs along the back here. Sean, do me a favor actually. Get 2 more of those pads off the truck to put underneath this elbow, please. It's kind of sagging a little bit. So the condensate runs around to the pit there.
And that just will go right into the pit.
Yeah, I got it 90'd in with a little stub right into the pit.
Okay.
So then you have your 3 relief valves. Your one here that goes down to the floor, the one off the backflow preventer right there, and then the one for the boilers all the way along the back here. They're your blowdowns.
Where's the pressure release on the tank? You said there's one up here somewhere?
No, on the backflow right here. That one that's vertically straight down.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's what that is.
That's
Okay,
for the
I got you.
backflow. Yep.
That's an automatic thing.
Yes. So you got your system return sensor, system supply sensor. That's going to feed the boiler the temperatures incoming and outgoing. What else here? Let's see. Oh, the tank. So we got a valve here to shut off before the pump, and a valve here to shut off after the pump. You can hook a hose up and change the circulator for the pump if needed, or for the tank if needed. That valve and that drain also acts as a purge setup, so you could force water in.
So this is basically part of the system, part of the heater.
Correct.
Heating system.
Correct. That's considered, if you looked in here in the wiring schematic, that's your #1 heating zone. That's a heating zone. They
Gotcha.
consider that your heating, your priority heating.
God, so it's like a radiator.
Pretty much. Yep. There's just a big coil inside there. That's it. The big coil, and then the water sits around it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Coil gets hot.
Yep,
Or
it's
the
actually
water around
just
it
like
gets
this.
hot.
Yep.
Yep. So, valve to bleed it there. That's what we call that's a flow check. So it only allows the water to go through one way, right? You actually have
Flow preventer. or whatever.
exactly. You have another one up in here on that Wild McLean manifold. It only allows water to go that way. Drain, in case you ever had to drain the domestic side of the tank, and then you have your hot water and your cold water. So this is the cold water feed for the domestic, and this is the hot water going to the house. They're both valved off. Your heating zones, your extra ones you had, are still here plugged off. If you wanted to add anything. I don't think I missed
That's it,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think I missed nothing.
Pretty cool.